apologize.
You're speaking with USA Fox. Welcome to the channel. I'm here to
Thank
give a
you.
voice to the voiceless. May I have your name?
My name is Ashley,
Okay, how old are you, Ashley?
38.
All right. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Delaware, Delaware State.
hmm What brought you out here? Kensington, Philadelphia.
Like I was like 17, 18, family. I had to move up here with my mom.
All
I
right.
was staying with my dad. Yeah.
All right. What's life like out here for you?
I don't live out here anymore. Like I have my housing, but
hmm
it was a rough road in the beginning. But now that I'm like somewhat stabilized, it's a little bit better. It's still like from the time that I first came out here to now, it's completely like terrible. It's very, very different.
Okay, you say you have housing now?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Are you currently addicted to any drug substance?
hmm my drug of choice is methamphetamine. In 2 weeks, I'll be 1 year off of heroin.
How often are you using the drug substance?
Every day,
Like how many times a day would you say?
3 to 4 times a day,
Hmm.
every day. Yeah.
What's it like? What type of
Um,
yeah, what type
well,
of
my drug habit, I went from using 4 substances down to one. Um,
mhm.
like meth for me, it gives me like energy. I have adult ADHD, so it's like taking like 3 Adderalls. So I get a lot done. Sometimes I'm up for 3 days, 4 days at a time. But I do get a lot accomplished. So for me, like if I was to transition to like maybe get an Adderall script, I probably could leave it alone.
How did you get introduced to the substance?
Um, well, I used to be a dancer, so drugs was kind of like came with the territory. But meth, I was introduced to out here.
Okay. You say you used to be a dancer,
Yeah,
and you don't do that no more, huh?
no,
How are you
no.
managing to make money?
Um,
Where's your habit?
for the most part, I boost. Um, I might look out for people here and there. Like if someone come out here, they may be a little bit reluctant to like grab or something. I might, you know, intervene for them. But that's more than likely that's what it is. I really don't date like that.
hmm Do the sickos or the weirdos out here approach you, try to get you to go on?
1,000 times. My main reason for not doing any more dates, maybe 3 or 4 times, like back to back. I've had after doing a date, I've had a guy before dropping me off, pull a gun out on me and demand his money back.
Mm.
So for me, I wasn't going to keep letting that happen. So I gave it up.
hmm
As far as me walking up and down the avenue, jumping in random's cars, you don't know if you're going to come back. So I can't keep making that risk.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. Um, what's a normal day like out here for you?
Well, like I said, I have my housing, so I'm usually home. I only come out down in Kensington 'cause I live out west. Only come out here like when I need to like get rid of merchandise or grab. I'm not usually out here alone. Just
hmm
do my business or see my doctor or case manager, and then I'm out and stick and move. Like I try not to become a victim out here because out here now it's all about it's not no more hustle. It's all about someone waiting for somebody else to get high for dope and then they rob them. Like to me, I'm not now that I don't do dope no more. It's like I'm not a victim no more. So
hmm
they for the most part they stay away from me.
And you say you kicked 3 out of 4 substances, right?
hmm
What is it about the meth that you can't get away from? Why can't you kick it?
Like I said, I have adult ADHD and they
Or
like
the
gives me
adult
a rush,
ADHD?
right? And with the dope, I would go out, I would get robbed. I would wake up with nothing. It was a lot of negatives with the dope. Um, Also on dope, I was raped 8 times on dope. Like you know what I mean? Probably more than that. With the hard, I used to whoop everybody's ass. Like it was a lot of negatives with each drug, so I just felt like And then for the most part, people don't understand drug interactions. Like one cancels out the other. So it didn't make sense for me to keep doing hard if I'm gonna be doing dope. Because if I do hard and then do dope, it's gonna cancel each other out. So I
Do
just
you
felt like leaving it all alone.
do you want to stop the meth or no?
Yeah, like I said, if I could get a psychiatrist to give me a script for Addies or something on that field, yeah, I would.
You feel like you just need that. Oh, why can't you? You
And
say
then
you got
that,
adult ADHD. What type of medication do they give you for it?
well, I used to be on Addies, but now that Adderall's been so good on the streets, they're kind of reluctant to like give you that script. They want you to have like a lot of history with it, which I don't have. So like they want to see consistency in order to write you a script or something.
How much money are you spending on the meth? Did you say,
A
Dale?
day.
Yeah.
Well, like recently, I purchased a nice amount for my birthday, and I still have that amount. Not the whole amount, but I still have some of that. So that just shows me that I've been slowing down. But typically, I would say like between 15 and 25 a day.
15 and $25. Okay.
I
And
mean, I might buy some Monday, but it'll last me till like Wednesday or Thursday. You know what I mean? So I'm only copping like 2 to 3 times a week.
right. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Are you a Pisces or an
I'm an
Aries?
Aries all day.
All right.
100%. Every characteristic of an Aries is me. I'm a ram. I ram all day long.
What other hobbies do you have besides using
Um,
meth and stuff like that?
well,
You partake in?
music. I play instruments. I read music. I don't know how to draw, but I like to color. Um, why would my interview? Nobody else interview but my interview. um, I like cleaning. I'm actually about to start my own cleaning business.
Cleaning business. Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna have an app where the customer can customize everything to their liking, from who's cleaning their place to what time to what products are being used. It's nothing on the market. It's gonna be like my business that I'm about to get started. So yeah, I'm definitely mentally moving myself in the direction of you know trying to get myself back to being a typical law-abiding citizen. I've been 6 years out here, so I mean I had my run. Like I'm 2 years from turning 40. Like I gotta give it up sometime.
Do you ever get the test strip and see what's inside your drug? Because
Um,
I heard there was stuff inside the meth. I'm not sure.
Man, there's some stuff inside the meth. I didn't do the test strip, but the other day I call sanitizing it. I put the ice in the cooker, put some heat on it, and use the cotton, and that's how you sanitize it.
Sanitize.
And but I seen on the outside of the cotton was like as if I took a piece of paper and just dragged it on the street. I mean, it was all types of discrepancies.
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend that people like, they just get their stuff and they just smoke it. Like they think just smoking it is going to kill the stuff. No, heat don't. No,
Have you
you.
ever overdosed?
Yeah, I OD'd. Actually, how I stopped doing dope, I collapsed my lungs.
Mm.
Um, on a rinse. A rinse is when you take a little bit of dope and mix it with water and hope that you get something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't get nothing out of it. I collapsed my lungs and was in the hospital for like 6 days. I had to get a surgery and they pumped like 1.4 liters of whatever they called it. Looked like chicken fat out my lungs. And I don't
Mm.
even smoke any of the drugs, so that was kind of alarming for me. And
Mm.
that was like my third surgery from using dope. I had third sore throat surgery. I had 3 abscesses on my throat. I couldn't even turn left. I still went back to doing dope, shooting in
Okay.
my neck after that. I had 3 abscesses right here. I had to get surgery right here. That was my second surgery from dope, and I still went back after that. So, this last time that was enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
I literally was out here walking around for 2 days with a collapsed lung and didn't know it.
Mm.
And yeah, the hospital said if I didn't make it, if I would have stayed out here another 20 minutes, I'd be gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And being in a hospital on subs and not using dope, I said I might as well stay off of it. And thank God, 2 more weeks from now, it'll be a year off of dope. You know, I do
That's
the
good.
Sublocade. I take the Sublocade shot. That helped me. You know, but a lot of it had to do with God, put number one, and then just my will, just getting tired of it.
Right.
You know, it's not the high that's the problem. It's the getting well part.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always have the money. You don't always have the drug. You know, and then you start finding yourself doing the worst things to get it. Like,
Are you religious at all?
yeah, I'm a preacher's kid. I mean, I believe in God. I gotta believe in something. I'm still here. Um, but yeah, I've been through like a lot, even before like being out here. When, like I said, I was a dancer, so I've been through hell and back. And the only thing I could think of that could be the reason why I'm still here, besides my will to live, is God. So I do believe in God.
Mm-hmm. What advice would you give to youth out here ripping and running the streets?
Do not do drugs. If y'all probably too young for the DARE program, but just take from, you know, other family members and people in the streets that you may know. It's a lot of talent out here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these addicts, they're very talented.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, it's like the drug it just don't, it takes away from like what they could be doing. Just try to stay focused, stay in school, whatever you can do to keep your mind and your energy away from these streets is not nothing nice. It's not nothing nice. Being homeless, being an addict, having to do the smallest thing for nothing, being belittled and disrespected, it's not cool. So just try, I mean, anybody, they say weed's a gateway. Smoke all the weed you want, edibles, whatever, but just don't let it go past that. That's my recommendation.
If you can make 3 wishes right now, what would they be?
One wish will be for me to get my son out of foster care. Um, Second wish would be for me to be reunited with all my kids. I have 4
Mm-hmm.
and a granddaughter. And my third wish would be for me to have a time machine and go to back to 2006 when I started, you know, dipping and dabbing in the drug game. I thought matter of fact, verbatim, I said, I don't have an addictive nature when I started smoking crack. And I spent like 40,000 on crack in 1 month.
40,000?
40,000. I have the Western Union receipts to move it. 40,000 in crack in 1 month. Yeah. So once whatever it is that you get addicted to, once it gets you, it gets you. You know what I mean? If you got money, it's not gonna last long. Then you're gonna find yourself doing crazy shit to get it.
How'd you come by 40,000? You said someone in Western Union?
No. No, my ex-fiance, he had it was his pension. Yeah. So unfortunately, he was an enabler for me back then. You know, to keep me quiet and keep me like settled. Just, you know, he would feed me. So.
Did you have like a party or something? How did you go through that much drugs?
Well,
That's
of course,
a
it
lot of
wasn't
money.
just me. You know, when you got money and you out here in these crack houses, you got, you know, what I call fleas or, you know, people that is your cool friend until you don't got. And then when you don't got and you need, they just disappear. But anybody that's in the drug game, they know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I definitely had help with that. But most of that was me, though.
I'd like to thank you for your time.
Likewise.
You've been a wonderful interviewee for me.
Anytime.
My name is USA Fox. God bless you. Praying you get off these streets.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time as well.
Okay, Ashley, you can let the people know your Cash App.
My Cash App is ASHBEAT8777
For
and
anybody, go ahead.
and my Gmail, my email address is BEATTIE Ashley55 @gmail. So you can reach me either way.
For anybody who'd like to donate or just even contact Ashley. She gave y'all her information.
I do have a two-bedroom apartment, so any household items is definitely well appreciated. Thank you.
Okay, God bless you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Hi guys, USA Fox here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.